Oh man. What's up? I'm back with it, man. I'm back with it. I think we got all the issues fixed. But just so I can make sure all of the issues are fixed before I even get into it, hold on a second, y'all. Actually, I got to do something real quick. My bad, though, last time. All the issues should be fixed, though. So, y'all let me know how everything is sounded. It should be a lot more crispier, man. But salute to the people, man. We here, man. We here, and we're gonna be here all day, baby. We got big day of fights, man. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. I probably should have did this before I got on live. My bad, y'all. But salute to the people, man. How was y'all Saturday going, man? So far, mine has been absolutely solid, man. Mine's been absolutely solid. But okay, before we get crazy, man, let's get a mic check up in this bad boy, baby. And salute to anybody who's gonna rock with me. Okay. Because I want to make sure everything is on point, man. I want to make sure everything is on point. Everything is beautiful for the people. I want to make sure y'all is having a good time, man, because we're gonna be watching this fight and it's gonna be a good time, man. So do we got the crispy sound going on today, man? Oh man, it sounds beautiful. All right, so that was the mic check. Now that the mic check is out of the way, yeah, man, we can just enjoy these fights here, man. We can enjoy these fights, and that's what we about to be on, man. Lee Selby is fighting at the very moment. Okay, that's the co-main event. It's round 5, so Chisora versus Usyk is gonna happen. And man, if I can get back to what I was talking about in the first live, man, when I didn't have no good sound, man, is I'm going to do a 2-a-day. I'm still going to do a 2-a-day, but I was supposed to do it after the Usyk Chisora fight, man. My bad, a little bit of delay right there. Let me get it right. And if y'all ain't here, man, salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Salute for y'all rocking with me, man. That means a lot. Go ahead, throw a like. Yeah, man. But so far, I was supposed to get into 2-a-day, man, right after this fight. But I'm like the UFC card, man. Silver vs. Hill. That's supposed to start at 6, man. 7 o'clock Eastern, 6. But I'm trying to see. I want to see the Greg Hardy fight, and the Greg Hardy fight is right after the first fight. So I might have to wait all the way until after the UFC card to actually, you know, get in the workout, because it's gonna be a little time before that Gervonta Davis Leo Santa Cruz fight. But then there's also Anuyu. Hopefully I'm saying his name right now. Naya Anuyu. He's fighting Maloney, so I'm gonna be going live for that too. But if I miss that, I missed that. But I'm gonna still get it in, because we gotta do something every day, people. That's the mindset. That's what we on. So, but salute to everybody, man. If y'all up in here, go ahead, throw a like, man. I would appreciate it a lot. Like it says in the title, commentary only. We only got commentary going on, man. That's it. It's round 5. This has been a solid boxing match. But you know what we here for, man? We here for the main event, man. We here for the good stuff. That's what I'm here for, at least, man. That's what I'm here for. No disrespect to Selby, man. Selby's a great fighter. It's been a good boxing match, though. I can't lie, man. I can't be disrespectful, man. Yeah. Salute to the people, man. If you ain't here, man, I appreciate it. Throw a like, man. Would help a lot. Help the videos out a lot. But we out here, man. We rocking, we saluting, we doing, man. Changing the game up entirely. I'm gonna have to find a spot though, man. I'm gonna have to find the opportunity, man, to go get that second. Okay, good work, good work. Solid, man. It's solid. I won't lie, man. I've been watching the card. You know what I'm saying? I got back, from the run probably at like three 340 something like that. But it hasn't been, not the greatest card in my opinion. It's been all right. So, I figured I'd go ahead and just go live when it comes to the main event side of the game. It makes sense. But I feel like this is like the warm up. This is like the pre-fight warm up to all the great cards we got going on tonight. You know what? I should slow down a little bit because if you want to be real, there's not that many great cards going on. There's some great fights. So if you catch the good fights, man, you catch the good fights. In my opinion, though, I think it's going to be a tough fight for Usyk, man. I think Usyk's going to have some trouble. I think he's going to have some trouble early just because the power that's going to come from Chisora. But I think once Usyk kind of starts picking it up, he's going to be able to figure Chisora out. Even though my prediction is Chisora by fourth round knockout. But sometimes you got to go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? Can't always float with the bloat. That probably didn't make no sense. It don't matter, man. But salute, man. Salute to the people, man. We here. Good fight so far, man. I can't lie. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna talk about it. We out here though, man. We out here, man. And we just doing the best we can. I really honestly think though, if Chisora catches Usyk, it can possibly hurt him. I don't think I really don't think Chisora is gonna be able to knock out Usyk. Cause I'm like, excuse me. A lot of people forget. Hey, last one was good with it, man. Been long time no see, man. A lot of people forget though. Dillian White outboxed Chisora, man. People forget that. Yeah, I'm good, man. How you doing, last one? And nah, it ain't started yet, man. We sixth round of the co-main event right now. Sixth round. So you got a little bit of time going. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm like, Dillian White on that second Chisora fight, man. He basically outboxed him and it landed that big shot. So I'm like, that's crazy. Man, he in Cali, man. Man, I swear, man. The weather's crazy over here. I'm telling you, my allergies is about to start fucking with me. Who you got winning, last one? I feel it, man. It was that run. I should have never did it. Oh, y'all got rain. It's raining over here too. It's cold as hell. It's raining, man. Cold as hell. Rain. My dumb ass. I went for a run, and I thought it was gonna be warmer than what it was, and started sweating, and now my allergies is acting up. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, Usyk should outbox Chisora, but I'm picking Chisora too, man. I'm feeling something crazy happening. Because Usyk, man, he will get into a crazy ass fight. Like that nigga will slug. And if he underestimates Chisora's power, you know, because I'm like Usyk had trouble getting Witherspoon out, so and Witherspoon is nowhere on the level of Chisora, in my opinion. So not even close. I think that's most people's opinion, but you know. That joint probably up way too much. We out here though, man. I won't lie. This fight has been somewhat underwhelming. Good display of technical ability from both boxers, but still, man. But like I said, it's like a I don't know. I feel like this is like a pre-fight warm-up to all the crazy fights that's supposed to be on tonight. I'm just hoping we don't end up getting underwhelmed by any of these. Like Davis versus Santa Cruz, Hall versus Silva. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a hit or miss just because how old Silva is. I don't know how many of y'all is interested in that Nayu versus Maloney fight that's happening. I'm low ball mad at myself though, because if I would have timed everything right, if I would have known how long this card would have ended up being, I could have just went ahead and just did the run and went straight to the gym right after. Came back, still made it in time for the Chisora fight, and watched the whole Chisora fight, silver card, chill. Now I'm gonna have to try and figure out because I'm like, this fight look like it's about to go all 12 rounds, man. And it's not a bad fight, you know. It's just something about it, man. It's just bugging me. It's Selby versus it's Lee Selby versus I forgot the other. Well, I know how what his name is. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. It's like it's crazy. But, you know, Lee Selby though, he usually be putting on some great fights. In my opinion, I just feel like, man, I'm telling you, I just be feeling like sometimes some of these fighters in certain fights, man, with no fans being there, it just changes it. It's just different. It's like it's not the same fight you would have saw if there was fans. So it's like it's easy, especially for boxing. So it's real easy for the hit or miss type scenario. Yeah, I already know I'll pronounce it wrong. Combosos. Like I know that's not how it is. That's not how you pronounce it, man. So I didn't even want to say it. It's still a solid like this ain't me. I'm not saying it's not a solid boxing match to watch. I'm just it's just hit or miss. You got some good rounds, then you got some what I'm saying, uh, not so good rounds. Selby got a nasty jab though. I'll tell you that. Check out I'm watching it on crack streams. Yeah, same here. That's how I feel though. That's how I kind of feel about most of the fights that are happening tonight. Nah, what he say? What happened? You talking about? I know he put up the the link about the Davis Santa Cruz fight, but where he said something about the his current status or something. A few hours ago, and I'm pretty sure I don't know, because a few hours ago I wasn't even at the crib. I wasn't checking for nothing. But yeah, that's how I feel about most of the fights tonight, though. Honestly, I'm like, for the Davis Santa Cruz fight, I really don't care about any other fight on that card other than that fight. Maybe the Prograis fight, but not really, because Prograis most likely he should win. Um, the Maloney and Nuyu card, that's probably the only fight I'll watch if I make it, or if I end up watching that one. Ooh, that was a nice right. That wobbled him a little bit right there. That was nice from Selby. But the Silva Hoff card, I want to watch at least 3 of those fights. But basically came out saying he thinks Fury cheated him, called Bridlin a spy. Words out of his mouth. Video, not no tweet. Damn. I did not know about that. But he didn't say though how Fury cheated him. He just said, yo, he thinks Fury cheated him and called Bridlin a spy. That's crazy, man. Yeah. He ended up firing him. He basically fired him and replaced him with Malik Scott, basically. And everyone tried to say, Brillen basically, he did. Damn. I wonder how he thinks Fury cheated him, though. Well, if he's saying Brillen is a spy, though, obviously Brillen is feeding him information in some type of way. Is that the only way he's going to be accusing him? Because, you got all those other rumors that are out there, people trying to put on Fury. Egg weights in his glove, and that he got an egg weight dent in his head. Huh. That's pretty specific. So do you think, so with him coming out and saying this, what do you think is the next step then? Is he going to go to the commission? And I'm trying to figure out, why is he saying Brillen is a spy? What's good with it, Ryan? He says, I think Fury cheated. What I want to know is, why is he saying Brillen is a spy? It has to be too late. It's way too late. Well, no, I wouldn't say it's too late. I'm like, he could always file a lawsuit if he really think, But even at the same time, though, the fight hasn't happened yet. You still got a while. It's the co-main event. I think it's only round 9. So it looks like this probably gonna go all 12 rounds. So you got a minute. But yeah, I want to know. I want to try and figure out why he's saying Brillen is a cheater, man. What time is it meant to start? I probably, if it's where I'm at right now, it's 5:25. So I'm thinking it's probably not going to start for another 20, 25 minutes. Probably 20 minutes, something like that. Because I'm like, all right, Fury put egg weights in his gloves. Okay. You saying Brillen is feeding Fury information on how he's training or what he's trying to do or what his game plan is? Because in my opinion, it didn't necessarily seem like Wilder even changed his game plan from the first fight to the second fight. It seemed like he had the same game plan for the most part. Who's winning the co-main event right now? I think Selby's ahead. I think he's gonna end up winning probably like either split decision or majority decision. Oh, that's fucked up. But I'm like, yeah, that's a great point. What you said earlier, I'm like, how are you gonna say Of course, Brilliant chucked in the towel on purpose. He wanted to save your life. And if he had egg weights in his like basically you would die. Like that doesn't even make sense. That's foul, man. I don't know, man. I know Malik Scott is this boy. He's been around him for a long time, but that's fucked up. How about the main event? The main event? Usyk should win, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going with Chisora by fourth round KO. Anyone got a streaming site? Check out Crack Streams, man. Or VIP League. That's a good one. Both of those are pretty good, man. But yeah, so Wilder finally said something. So do you think you believe that Wilder purposely decided not to sign then the contract in time for that third fight? Because if that was the case, I would think Wilder would want to fight him even more if he thinks he cheated. Yeah, that's why the J Diaz dude, man. To me, man, there's something about J Diaz, man. He don't look like, I don't know, man. He weird to me. Is it already on main event? Nah, man. Nah, not yet. You still got a little bit, man. Co-main event, it's 10th round. Still got about like 15 minutes. But yeah, so I'm like, if that's the case, then I don't. I'm in the same boat as you. I don't think Wilder. Excuse me. I don't think. I'm all over the place. I don't think Fury cheated either. I'm just not with that aspect of the game. But the people who do think it, it is what it is. Y'all have your opinion and I have my opinion. But I don't think Fury cheated. I do think the criticism Wilder is getting though is unwarranted. But for him to now finally come out and say something, and this is what he says, what does this mean? You know? But see, I still believe for some reason that he was to an extent. Because I'm like, you gotta think about it. They had a date scheduled before the whole pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I think it was supposed to be for the summer. And that was supposed to be all good to go. So I'm like, what changed between the time of, they basically had a confirmed date, the pandemic hit, and then they were trying to find a date, and then all of a sudden, Wilder doesn't want to fight anymore. That doesn't make sense to me. No, I remember. I'm just like, and then you got to think about this. There was a dude who commented on one of the videos not too long ago. He was like, "Well, if Wilder really had a bicep injury and he had surgery on it, like you got to think about this. If he had a bicep injury, but he decided, yo, I'm gonna wait on surgery so I can go ahead and do this third fight. The pandemic hits. Now you don't know when the next fight's gonna have, and if he ended up having the surgery, he has to have rehab time. So is it all talk? It seems like maybe motherfuckers is just they out here lying, possibly to try and make somebody, make one team look worse than the other. If Fury was wearing the gloves properly, it probably would have been worse for Wilder. He needs to behave and get back in his lane. Wilder has no plan B when he's losing. It might just be an excuse or just try for reasons why he lost. As a possibility, yeah. Weighted gloves from a 260-pound man would rip up your face. Absolutely. Walking forward, putting all your weight on, absolutely. Wilder got KO power, no doubt, but his technique is just okay. Not more. Fury didn't cheat. He outlanded him. Wilder has too many excuses. First, his armor weight, too much. Now cheating. What excuse does he have next? No, that I agree. That I agree with you. Like I don't believe Fury cheated in any type of way. I just don't believe the narrative that the media is trying to put out there against Wilder that he didn't want to have that third fight. I just don't believe that. Because I'm like, they had a date already set basically before the pandemic. Like it was agreed on. Like you heard both teams agree on it. It was supposed to happen. Then the pandemic hit, and that kind of went out the air. So I'm saying if he really had a bicep injury and he chose to not take the surgery so he can hurry up and get the rematch, you know what I'm saying? The pandemic hits. Okay, well, I don't know when we're supposed to fight. I'm gonna go ahead and have the surgery. I just feel like I just don't believe the narrative. That I'm just saying that's a possibility. Worst thing is the Wilder had the potential to switch up his game. He just bought into his own hype with that. He only needs to be perfect for 2 second stuff. But let me ask y'all this, okay? Let me ask this. Because I feel like a lot of y'all might be Fury fans. You can say all that about Wilder, right? But think about how good Fury is. Fury beats most of the heavyweight division, right? So it's not like he just lost to anyone. Like his lone loss on his record is the Fury. Am I wrong? So I'm like, does Fury has Fury necessarily exposed Wilder, or is it just that Fury is just that good? Fury's better than every heavyweight in the division, basically. Like I think he beat Joshua. I don't really see anyone being able to beat Fury. So I'm like, that comes into question. Everyone's saying Wilder should retire because he doesn't want to fight Fury, but I'm like, wouldn't you want to see like, look, how good is Wilder? Like, let's see him fight some of these other top heavyweights. Like now was the perfect chance. That's how I feel. I'm like, shit, Dillian White versus Wilder would be perfect to make now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Big Baby needs an opponent. That's a good point. I think Luis Ortiz is a solid opponent. I think it's a good. I think that's someone good on his record. I also think Bermain Sterving is a solid opponent. I'm not saying these guys are, what I'm saying, world class, but I'm like Sterving had the belt, the WBC belt for the short little time he did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Brazil isn't terrible. You know what I'm saying? Spitzka, he's not bad. You know, Gerald Washington, he's not bad. Like he doesn't have this world class opponents on his record with just all these former champions, but he has solid opponents. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's no way Wilder should retire. I'm like, yeah, okay, and that's a good point too. I can actually say, Wilder's been exposed a long time ago because we've been knowing what Wilder has. It just you can't expose the natural born power that Wilder has. Like, let's be 100. Like, if he hits you with that, unless you Fury, most people ain't getting up. I went to AJ Wilder fight too. When are they fighting? We're on the 11th round of the co-main event. So uh, the 12th round is about to start of the co-main event soon. So we got a little time. I want White Wilder. Like I want to see shit. You know what I'm saying? Where Joseph Parker been at, man? Like everyone talk about who's Wilder's fight. Like Joseph Parker, man. I know it's hard to make those fights because now we talking about even the white fight. It's hard to make these fights because we're talking about different promotion, and that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Wilder's choice is gonna have to be within PBC, but I'm like Joe Joyce. He signed with Al Heyman, so I'm like, shit, fight Joe Joyce after he fights DeBar, whether he loses or wins. Adam Kawanaki, you know what I'm saying? He's still there. Yeah. I seen he has a fight coming up, but I'm like, I still like other than AJ and White, which are good people on his list. After that, he hasn't really. Parker kind of just been chilling. No disrespect. Rocky lost. He didn't retire. Why should Wilder? I agree. I agree. If White beats Wilder, it puts him right back up there. Well, y'all know White's about to fight Povetkin November. He got that rematch. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. It's a bold idea, though. I'll tell you that. Because I'm like, that wasn't a lucky shot from Povetkin. I was set up. AFIY. Oh, is that his name? You think it's a good idea? You think White beats Povetkin the second chance? The thing that makes AJ so dangerous, he combines power and technique, good footwork, good jab, combos, great punching power. Absolutely. But the thing is, AJ has the same problem that Wilder has. He has a little bit of trouble when someone's putting pressure on him, got him, boxing off his back foot. That's what Ruiz showed. That right hand from Selby is nasty. Fury would expose that. White was in control, but if you watch the setup from Povetkin, that wasn't an accidental shot. He set that up. So White's gonna have to be careful. I do believe White could win because I was like, in my opinion, if there was a excuse me, hold on. Because in my opinion, if there was fans, I think White would have finished it earlier. I don't think he would have been as patient as he was that fight. Damn. My bad, y'all. Appreciate the like, man. Appreciate the like. Go ahead, throw another one. Now I agree with that. White would be fighting Fury right now if he never lost to Povetkin. Yeah, but right now it's probably going to be Carlos Takam. He's probably going to be the one who's going to be fighting Fury, most likely. I think White's contractually obligated to fight Povetkin, rematch clause and whatnot. Even so, we all know what type of fighter White is. He's very confident in his abilities. Yeah. I just think it's a whole different game with there being no fans. I think it's a whole different game. And I think the older fighters, especially in the heavyweight division who are more experienced, they're always going to have a puncher's chance because of their technical ability. There's not going to be any type of fans that really, change the pace, make the adrenaline rush go to a whole nother level like that. Of course, they're going to have an adrenaline rush, but that next level of adrenaline rush from the fans, that's not there no more. So you saw a patient White. Even Joshua said it in like that post-fight interview when they was talking. It was like Joshua, I think it was Baloo, or hey, I can't remember, and like the lady, and he was all White was looking more like a boxer out there, and I think that just had to do with the fans. Takam isn't a bad fighter. He did real good against AJ on 2 weeks' notice. Carlos ain't even top 30. Kazi for real. He nearly beat Chisora. Isn't Fury fighting one of Chisora's losses? They haven't confirmed anything for the Fury fight yet. They said two. They're just saying they know they fight. So that was the end of the co-main event. Next fight up is the main event. So we're close, people. We are close, man. Happy Saturday. Happy Halloween to everybody. Yeah, man. We out here. That was crazy too, because when he knocked him out, man, a lot of people was impressed when Joshua knocked out Takam, because Takam is known as a tank. Like, it's hard to knock him out. But then Chisora did it the way he did it. It's like, it was goodness gracious. Problem with heavyweights is they all physically have the power to end each other. One lucky shot could ruin a destined 10-year legacy, which I never bet on higher divisions, far less predictable. That's a smart move, man. That is a very smart move. Anybody interested in the Joe Joyce versus Daniel Dubois fight coming up? I know it's Dubois, but I always say Dubois. I don't know why, man. It's probably disrespectful to him, but I just call him. I'll call him Triple D, man. Dynamite. Man, me too, man. I've been waiting for this fight. I'm like, thank God. I was mad that they both took fights in between. I was like, y'all was just supposed to come back and fight each other, but I was like, respect though. At the end of the day. Oh man. Oh, I'm gonna talk about this situation real quick, but I'm excited as hell about that fight, man. Who y'all got winning that fight? I'm still sticking to my fight. I made this prediction probably like a year ago, thinking this fight was gonna happen. I still got Joe Joyce winning this fight. All I'm saying is there's so many opponents Fury could fight that are better than him. There's at least 25 better than him right now. Yeah, but so if you think by Fury fighting an opponent that you feel like is that he has other options that are much better, with that being the case, what's the story behind that? Because how are you gonna go from fighting a top guy like Wilder, if you still consider him to be a top guy, to now wanting to fight a guy like Takam with other options? Okay, the Allen Lovejoy situation, man. I was actually excited as hell to see that fight. But I don't even know the specifics why it ended up not happening, because it looked like Lovejoy was down. It looked like Allen was down. Then all of a sudden, Allen said, they didn't come out to the weigh-ins. I didn't know what happened with that. Takam's got a chin and a half. Yeah, but it might not be as strong after those two nasty knockouts from Chisora and Joshua. He might be slowing down a little bit. He's an older fighter. He's like 36, 37, I think. Fury's a money fighter at this point. Yeah, because he gotta finish out his contract with ESPN. I think he's almost done with it. I don't know too much about Joyce, but he seems confident. I've been watching Joyce for a while. He started his boxing career a little bit late, but he's fought some solid opponents, man. He's fought some solid opponents. One of the few guys to beat up Tony Yoka. And Tony Yoka is solid up and coming. My bad. I gotta get some tissue, man. It was a constant issue with Don King, so Lovejoy couldn't fight. Goddamn, Don King. Don King wanted more money. Lovejoy went over just in the hopes it would get done anyways. But Dave Allen wanted to fight Lovejoy in the hotel toilet. And you know that's Don King more so than Lovejoy. I'm like, come on, man. How much money you trying to demand off of a short notice fight? It's like I can get it as much as that pisses me off because it is Don King. If you want to try and understand that viewpoint, Lovejoy, he has a bright future. So it all depends on how much it was offered. Man, my bad, y'all. He can't fight someone with low popularity. 3 big money fights left or something. And he's done in the sport. Never trust people that say they retired, though. Who the hell would sign anyone with Don King nowadays? Yeah. People still is, though, trust me. Especially if he's saying he's going to give him a shot. Lee Selby won by split decision. That's what I call. Some people thought that's not the right call. Appreciate the extra light, man. Go ahead and throw another one. God damn it. But if Takam can get a shot at Fury, why can't the fighters that are better than him? Fury gonna fight this guy, fight Joshua twice, then retire, man. He has control of his destiny, man. He has the money machine, Bob Arum, and ESPN behind him. He can do that, man. He can do, he can choose who he wants, man, until it's time for him to, pick the big money fight. Because he's the A side, man. He's the A side of every heavyweight, other than maybe AJ. And right now, some would say just because who he has behind him, he is the A side. If you sign with Don King, never expect to have any money when you're done, man. That's the story of a lot of them, huh? Yeah. He takes your soul for that shot. When you die, all you see is Don King, man. I'm surprised Don King is still alive. How old is he? But Bob Arum's still alive. Both of them, they old as hell, man. I'm like, they at least like 87 something each. Damn. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. The co-main event just ended. The main event's about to happen. I'll give me some tissue. All right, I'm back. I had to throw some heat on, man. It's cold in here. I got my allergies acting up. Yeah, it's about to start soon, y'all. So yeah, go ahead, throw in. Let us know y'all think is gonna win, man. Chisora or Usyk? How many Usyk fans are in here, man? He just fought actually. He's actually had 2 fights since the Kovalev fight, believe it or not. Just real low key. Kind of just fights to keep him active for the most part. But they're saying he's supposed to be fighting. Well, I won't say that, but they're trying to get him versus Buatsi done, and that would be crazy. I'm a big Anthony Yarde fan, though. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Usyk too. I didn't know if y'all knew though. Usyk and Joe Joyce, they fought in the Olympics. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it. Yep. Usyk gave him that work. But Joe Joyce also fought Yoka in those same Olympics, and he gave Yoka that work. And if y'all don't know about Tony Yoka, he's doing big things. We should see a lot more of him, probably in like 2 years, because he's still young. He's only like 24. And he didn't really have no like promotional push behind him either. But he's solid. It's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to me if Daniel Dubois loses to Joe Joyce. What if that happens? Because he's supposed to be the second coming of Anthony Joshua, basically. Taking on too much too soon, maybe? Or maybe I'm just boosting Joe Joyce too much, huh? But yeah, we got the main event. It's gonna be starting soon, man. It's crazy, man. It's about to be 6 o'clock. This card started at 1 o'clock. This is my only problem. My time, of course, my time. Anybody who's in the UK in the chat room, obviously, y'all started at a different time. But this is my only problem when it comes to the zone. When it comes to Eddie Hearn, man. Yeah, that will happen. They'll probably come Bruno. But that's my problem with the zone, man. They talk. They're in between time between fights, man. It'd be so long, bro. I'm like Eddie Hearn, man. You got to move it along a little faster, bro. Like, come on, dog. It started at 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'm Central Time. It's about to be 6 o'clock, and the main event is about to start. Like, I had plans of doing something in between this and the UFC card real quick, but now I'm not gonna be able to. I'm just gonna have to go right in, and I'm just gonna have to watch the UFC card. That's not a bad thing. It's still a great Saturday. I'm not complaining, but now I'm gonna be less wanting to do what I want to do. God damn it. If you have an Xbox, if you got a laptop, desktop, any one of those, even if you have a phone, but I really don't suggest for you to do it on the phone. I really suggest you do it. The Xbox One is cool. Just don't do it too much because it'll start affecting it. But you mostly want a desktop or a laptop. So you can pull up Google Chrome. You need to put up them ad blockers. You need to put up them pop-up blockers so you can protect your shit. Make sure you have a little virus protector, and then go ahead and check out VIPLeague.lc or check out crackstreams.com or check out Boxing Streams 100. You get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's not. Yeah, y'all over in the UK, they be having y'all stay up late as hell, man. Yeah, because I'm like, Lawson, when are you gonna be trying to watch the Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz fight? Because I know for y'all, that's gonna be late as hell for y'all. Because I know, because that card don't start until 8 o'clock, and it has I think 4 fights on the main card, so that means Davis probably won't be watching. Probably won't be fighting until like 10 or 11 my time. Yeah, I am over here. Yeah, man, just chilling watching it, man. Enjoying my Saturday. This is my Halloween, man. It only if you don't, like I said, that's why I give the disclaimer. If you're gonna use any of these sites, make sure you use Google Chrome. You get the pop-up blockers and you get the ad blockers. Get as many as you can. It's free. You can get those for free on the little Google Chrome store. And I do highly suggest for you to have some type of antivirus software on your shit. If you don't have none of that, proceed at your own risk. You hear me? That's dedication right there. You always stay up. That's dedication like a motherfucker. Cause I'm like 4 a.m., but at least it's on the weekend. That'd be terrible if it was like during the week. You know. Yeah, I don't think you will either. I never got a virus from it. Even though I do have that stuff, but I've used my phone and I don't have that, and I've never got a virus on my phone, and I've used my Xbox One, and my Xbox One is fine. So, but it's about to start soon, y'all. Yeah, the main event is here. Long time coming. God damn it. Appreciate everybody out here rocking with me though. Rocking with me for this Halloween. It's Halloween, you know what I'm saying? Good fights. After this, we got I don't know if y'all into MMA, but Silver vs. Hall is gonna be fighting. Well, the main card is gonna start. Bobby Green starts off the main card. That's a great fight to start off the main card. But I want to see the Greg Hardy versus Maurice Green fight. That's what I want to see. All right, bet. Yeah, we're gonna keep you updated. Don't worry, you gonna know what's gonna be happening. And since the main fight, I'll give y'all some updates. I'll let y'all know what's going on through the rounds. Y'all won't feel lost. I can only do it on my phone when the fight starts. I'll take this up on my PS and play it on my phone. Yeah, there you go. I have to watch it live. I had too many fights ruined for me the next day before I get a chance to watch them. Hey man, I understand that. Uriah wins every day. Oh, so you got Hall beating the supposed GOAT. Well, we have so many goddamn GOATs at the MMA now, right? But yeah, man, I'm a big Uriah Hall fan, but it depends on what Uriah Hall we get. That's the problem with Hall. But Hall does say that he's with a new camp. This is the best he's ever felt. So I'm like, if Hall can beat Silver, I would love to see Hall versus Whitaker. That would be a crazy fight. That'd be a good fight. Third best of all time. Who's your 1 and 2? I feel like you're gonna say George St. Pierre and Khabib. That's what I feel like you're gonna say. Yeah, I used to watch him on my phone too. Oh, I knew I called it. That's crazy. I called it before he said it. I knew it. Who do I want to win between Usyk and Chisora? Who do I want to win? Who I want to win is who I picked to win is Chisora. I am a huge Derek Chisora fan, so I got Derek Chisora by 4th round KO. Who I think will win most likely is going to be Usyk. He should be able to box and control this fight, but I want Chisora to win. Conor is the real GOAT. You could say that, not necessarily because of his record, but because of what he did for the sport. So he's up there. If you argue that John Jones is one of the GOATs, then you have to argue that Conor is one of the GOATs. I'm not a UFC guy, but I felt bad for Khabib. Yeah, he lost his pops. He retired, but they're saying he's supposed to. He might be coming back just so he can get the 30-0 choice. Him versus George St. Pierre would be dope, but I don't think George St. Pierre would come back for that. The money's gonna be there. You see, Khabib got paid $10 million as a base pay for his last fight. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I think too. Especially if he gets an opponent that he wants to fight. I want Chisora to win too. He always losing the big names. Never beat one before. Nobody ever seen Usyk lose on camera. Yeah. If he's able to get this win, man, and this is just my opinion. If Chisora does lose this fight, especially if it's by something devastating, I think it's time for Chisora to pack it. But I think he has a chance to win if he's aggressive enough and he's able. Let's see what his condition looks like. Chisora's conditioning got to be on point because Usyk is gonna. He's not only going to look the same from the first round to the 12th round, but he actually is going to look better during the last stretch. So if Chisora is going to be able to keep up the pressure, and his conditioning is on point, Chisora has a chance. But if he slows down at any point, we might see he might go out the same way, his best friend Tony Bellew went out. No disrespect. I love Tony Bellew. No one can ever put Khabib above GSP, in my opinion. GSP is a multiple weight class champion, left for 4 years, came back even better. The way he carries himself with a professional, respectful, a true GOAT. Yeah, that's true. He is a multiple weight class champion, but if you want to argue, he did beat Bisping, and Bisping was on his way out when he beat him, so he got to choose. So Khabib could do the same thing. He's fresh. At some point later in his years, he might be like, hey, I want to come back. I want to fight at middleweight when he feels like the right middleweight champion is there that he can beat. A welterweight champion is there he could beat. Like if Gilbert Burns somehow gets the title, you don't think he'd be like, I'm gonna fight you, Gilbert. I want that belt. Like, look at they're saying Adesanya wants to fight John BlakGooseTV. I know I said his name wrong, but it makes sense, right? Of course you want to fight him. I'm just praying Chisora doesn't gas out. That's what I'm praying too, man. Obviously, unless could be BGSP. Yeah. That's why I want to see the fight. His work rate is going to have to be a lot higher if he's going to pull it out against Usyk. I don't want to say higher. I'm gonna be careful for Chisora to have a work rate higher because he is older. So I'm like, I think you can't teach an old dog new tricks. So he's gonna have to be careful. But I think he's gonna have to be precise with his shots. One thing though is he's just gonna have to be a lot more precise. He's gonna have to pick his shots a lot more in my opinion. I think if his output is too crazy and either one he gasses out too early or Usyk will, he'll start picking up on certain things because he's, having such a high output, and he'll just the best time to hit a puncher is hit him while they're punching, and Usyk is such a great counter puncher. He's going to utilize that against him. So Chisora's going to have to be careful. Chisora is scary though. He don't care about losing no more, but Usyk needs this win and he cannot lose. Yeah, but Usyk is a crazy motherfucker. I don't think Usyk cares about no loss. I forgot that Chisora beat Price. I forgot he was on a 3-fight win streak. Okay. Chisora, man, he be surprising me, man. This fight for him was in the gym. Good point. What website you watching it on? I'm watching it on Crack Streams. If y'all in here and y'all ain't throwing a like, man, go ahead throw a like, man. If y'all ain't subscribed, go ahead subscribe to the channel. We gonna be here all day though. I'm here for this. But if y'all fuck with Hall versus Silva, I'm gonna be doing another stream. Obviously, I'll probably be doing some of that into this if this is still going, because I just want to see the Greg Hardy fight. But I most likely I'm gonna end this real quick, and I'm gonna make another one for that, and then I'm gonna be live for the David Santa Cruz fight, and I'm gonna be live for the Maloney versus Anayu fight. Usyk does fear him. He needs this win. I don't think so, man. I don't think Usyk has no fear about no L, man. Usyk doesn't strike me as a motherfucker who gives a fuck about an L. Some motherfuckers is built different, and he just doesn't. I think he's. This is gonna be a great fight, goddammit. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel. But here we go. The walkout is about to start. If I was Chisora, I'd just go in to run him over, make it a 6-round fight. But what if he can't run him over after that 6th round? He's done. So he has to be careful, man. Where can I watch it? Has anyone got any links? Yeah, there you go. Google crack streams. You probably put streams at the end. They're gonna be like, Google crack what, nigga? There you go. Yeah, salute to the people, man. We here, man. Walkouts is happening finally, man. And my allergies went away because my dumb ass, I was thinking it was not that cold, but it's cold in here. So I had to throw the heat on, man. I had to throw some heat on, man. It's cold in this motherfucker. Let me check my phone real quick. Might have something. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure. Yeah, I got a message. Yeah. So here we go, man. We got the ring walk happening. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Cause I'm like my last one from yesterday. They took that one down, but I guess that was the first time it ever happened. But I guess it's because I wasn't really saying much, and I was able to hear the announcers too much, and I can't show the announce. All right, you can't even hear the actual volume. Like if you hear what's going on, they're gonna take it down. I was using my phone yesterday, but y'all see I got the mic today, so hopefully they'll play me on the same shit. But I'm gonna keep it low just in case. We got the walkouts happening. Chisora is coming, and then they're gonna do Usyk, obviously. So if y'all here, and obviously I'm gonna give you a couple leaks if y'all need it, but if y'all can't use those, I'm gonna give y'all some updates. If it's not working, I'm gonna give y'all updates. Like I said, the phone is iffy. The best thing to use it on is if you have a desktop or a laptop, because you can use the pop-up blockers. You can be in a good spot. You have good Wi-Fi. That all matters. Like 100. If that don't work though, try VIP League. That might be a little bit more mobile friendly. Or Boxing Streams 100. But here comes Chisora, man. Everybody in here. Salute to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't hit the like button, man, hit the like button. It means a lot. If y'all ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Cause this is what we do here, man. We watch fights, goddammit. And that's about it. But there ain't nothing wrong with this. That's how my Halloween's going. I'm happy to the motherfucker. I ain't ate shit today, but I ain't even dwelling on it, man. But if y'all can't see it though, I'm gonna let y'all know. Don't worry. But Chisora is finishing up his walking for the most part. Nah, I don't use one. Oh, he struggled getting through that ring. He struggled like a mug getting through that ring. He just got too much shit on. He was almost on his wilder right there. Yeah. Here we go, y'all. Usyk is coming out. At least on mine. I don't know if y'all gonna be behind me or ahead of me, whatever it may be. But here comes Usyk, looking like the cold-blooded killer. Yeah. Nah, cause last one's in the UK. I think honestly, it really just depends on because remember they're doing it through like BT Sports, Sky Sports box office. But if you got to remember, no, they're trying to play you. There's gonna be a lot of like ads coming up. You don't need any of that stuff. You just need to exit out of it. That's why it's important to have the ad blockers, because if you haven't been on the sites before, if you haven't been on the sites before, they may try and trick your ass and you won't know how to exit and maneuver through it. Yeah, don't pay nothing. Hey, no problem, Zebra F and salute, man. If you didn't like, throw me a like, man, and subscribe to the page, goddammit. Yeah, don't pay shit, man. Here we go. Usyk is coming. And it's real, man. We here, man. That's crazy. This fight is just now happening. It is 6:03. This card started at 1 o'clock. Is that not crazy? All right, am I tripping? Maybe I'm gassing a little bit. Appreciate that, William Roberts. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, last one, he's being 100. He's not lying to you, because I'm on the same shit. Yeah, man. If you can't get it, it's not pulling up. I got you. Don't worry. I'll let you know what's going on through each round, man. I used to feel comfortable enough where I would turn up the volume and you guys could just hear the the announcers, talking. But yesterday was the first time, literally. Yeah, his robe is dope. But yesterday was the first time, literally, they ever took a video down where I had it. So now I'm a little skeptical if I want to do that anymore. So that's the only reason why, I'm saying I don't have the volume is high for the thing. So my bad, y'all. YouTube out here, man, they on some new shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, whenever you see them things where they're saying like you need to pay this and you need to go on this, just press the X button, man. I'm telling you, all that shit is fake. And then just wait until you see like it's a triangle that's turned to the side. And that's the play button. You just press that play button, man. And sometimes it pop up will probably got exit, and then press that play, and then sooner or later it's gonna open. Now, depending on how strong your internet is, the joint might skip a lot, or depending on what browser you're using. So be ready, because the internet strength matters like a motherfucker, So, but salute to the people, man. It's about to start. Finally. And that's what's gonna be interesting about this fight too, man. Because I'm like, has Chisora fought? No, he hasn't fought with no fans. So yeah, I don't think Usyk hasn't either. So is there gonna be a difference with them fighting with no fans? So I wonder how that's gonna go. It's probably not gonna be no different, but you still never know. Here we go, y'all. It depends on like if you're doing it off your phone, you're gonna have to turn that joint, and usually the X is gonna be somewhere. You gotta look for the X. The X is the only way you can exit out. The only way, like. All right, y'all, we here, man. Appreciate that extra like, y'all. The likes are beautiful, man. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Chisora looks in great shape, though. Which one you on, man? You on crack streams? You on VIP League? Which one? But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna get into this. Excuse me, but the fight's about to start, so I'm gonna make sure I give y'all the play by play so you know what's happening. Bruh, I don't like it, man. A lot of people say they like it. A lot of people say they like hearing the corners. I'm not a big fan of it. I think we're seeing a lot of glorified sparring matches, especially when it comes to boxing. I don't like it, man. But here it is, especially for Chisora, man. Chisora is a crowd guy, so this is gonna be an interesting fight, man. Here we go, man. I've been waiting. I've been waiting a while for this. I think this fight is gone underrated, at least for in the states. In the states, I feel like it hasn't been talked about enough. But I get it because the whole Leo Santa Cruz Devontae fight. But I'm actually more excited for this fight than the Santa Cruz Davis fight. So, all right, man. I'm sorry, man. For, if you feel like it, try VIP League or if I try Boxing Streams 100. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's tough on the phone though. Like I said, it's tough. Like primarily, you want to do it on a desktop or a laptop. If y'all up in here, man, salute. Drink some of my apple juice. Here we go. Usyk looks in great shape. I wonder how much. I don't remember. Did anybody see the weigh-ins for Chisora versus Usyk? Did y'all see how much Usyk weighed in at? Because I didn't watch it. Usually, I always watch the weigh-ins. I watched the face-offs, but I didn't watch the weigh-ins. But I'm curious how much Usyk weighed in for this fight. I guess I could just look it up real quick. Huh? Let's see. Oh, they only want to show the video, so I'm not gonna worry about it. If y'all know it though, let me know. But here we go, round one. If any of y'all watching it, y'all on y'all stream, whether y'all ahead, whether y'all behind, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the people. We finally here. This is what we've been waiting for. Round one to start. Chisora comes out, jab right off the bat, another jab. 217, 255. Okay, appreciate that, Chris. Huh? So it's only 217. That's light. But here we are. Chisora's pushing the pace. Big overhand right away. It looks like Usyk is, I won't say surprised from the power, but he's definitely feeling it. He's definitely on that back foot. Chisora is coming forward, and he's looking to throw that overhand right. You can see it. So he's jabbing to the body, and he's throwing that right hook to the body a couple times. He grabs him. He's putting his weight on him the whole time. Usyk is trying to hold. Chisora's throwing that right. Man, this fight's going to come down to if Chisora's going to be able to, how conditioned is he? That left hook came twice from Usyk. You got to remember, too, Chisora's game plan is going to be going to the body, then coming over the right when it comes to southpaw. He's going to try and do him probably the same way he did Spitzkes. So that's going to be his game plan. Right now, Chisora's making this an ugly fight. He's holding on to him. While he's holding him, he's still throwing off that right hook. Usyk looks a little bit shook. I won't lie to you. And I'm just being honest. He's been, right hand down the middle, landing on Usyk. Usyk felt it, and he's grabbing on to Chisora. This power from Chisora, the pressure, seeming a lot for Usyk right now, but it's still the first round. If Usyk can get around this first round, that's what we're looking for. So we know that. We know Chisora's going to come out strong. Remember I said fourth round KO, by the way. But we know Chisora's going to come out strong. Okay, the George Foreman defense a little bit from Chisora. Chisora threw that right hand right out over the top. It somewhat landed on Usyk. Usyk is a little bit shook, man. Chisora's going in the body, and it's landing. Usyk is on his back foot. He's been on his back foot this whole round. So is it at some point, I'm pretty sure Usyk is counting on the fight to slow down, right? And it's going to. This is the beginning of the fight. Usyk expected Chisora to come out like this. Would Chisora be able to sustain this? Another jab to the body from Chisora. Overhand right from Chisora, and he turns that into a left to a right hook to the body on Usyk. I like that. So he does an overhand right. It allows him to switch stance in the southpaw, and he's now on the inside, and he throws a left hook to the right. Usyk's starting to pick up his punching rate a little bit. He threw a nice combo and it landed. But now he's back on his back foot. Now he's countering off that overhand right with a straight right. But I like how every time Chisora throws a right hook, it's turning into two hooks to the body. Usyk's starting to settle down a little bit. Usyk is settling down a little bit. Oh, nice right hand from Chisora on Usyk. That was beautiful. Another right hand from Chisora on Usyk. Couple right hooks to the body. Usyk's calling for a low blow, and that's the end of the first round, folks. And I give it to Chisora. Chisora got the first round. He came out fast. He came out hard. Hit him with some big shots. Now, the question is going to be, obviously, we've been talking about this. Is Chisora going to be able to keep this type of pace? I like how he's coming off that right hook to the overhand right. And when he does get close or feels like he missed, he goes straight to the left hook to the body, right hook to the body because he's already on the inside. I like that a lot. At times, I've seen what could end up happening if the fight keeps going and Chisora starts slowing down. Usyk control the pace, use his range, but the question is, okay, did Usyk take the biggest shots from Chisora, and does that mean now that Usyk feels his power, he's going to be more comfortable? We're going to see. But yeah, that's definitely Derek Chisora. Yeah, easily. And if y'all ain't here, man, if y'all ain't throwing a like, man, please throw a like. Appreciate it a lot. And subscribe, goddammit. I'm going to be here all day, though, so after this. It's already 6:13, so the Silver Hog card already started. I'm hoping I did not miss the Greg Hardy fight. That's the fight I want to see, but I can't turn away from this one. This is too good of a fight. Second round, we start. Here comes Chisora, come out with a triple jab beautifully. Doesn't land necessarily, but definitely establishes position. Excuse me. That was a nice counter left from Usyk. He doesn't, and the pressure is bothering him. But I'm pretty sure Usyk is counting on Chisora slowing down at some point. It's interesting. We can say even though we're talking about the age, it's a lot different. But Lopez versus Loma, Usyk is like the Loma of the cruiserweight division, heavyweight division. The way he fights, you see, he does a lot of touching. He waits to throw his power punches until he feels like he's in range, and he uses his feet a lot. Chisora is using his power, using his size. He's trying to overwhelm Usyk. Usyk is starting to establish his range a little bit though. Because at some point, Chisora is going to have to start cutting the ring off. If he can't cut the ring off for Usyk, Usyk is going to be able to thrive. He is. But I think, but we talked about it, though. Chisora is obviously a much better fighter than Witherspoon, and he has much more power. So Usyk realizes that, and he's being a lot more careful. But you see there's a lot of touching punches from Usyk. He's just doing that to keep the range and establish the range. And he's using his feet. He changed his game plan that quick in one round. That's beautiful. But at some point, hopefully what he does, he can get respect from Chisora because Chisora is just coming straight forward this whole time. But it's only the second round, right? Oh, that was a good right hook and then a right hand from Chisora. Usyk is literally running. He is trying to get the fuck out. And Chisora is just walking this man down. Oh, good right hand from Usyk. Chisora's got to respect him a little bit more. You don't want to get hit with something that you don't need to get hit with. Oh, good right hook from Chisora. Oh, good right hook from Chisora. Usyk looks a little bit shook. Usyk is looking a little bit shook. Good double right hand from Chisora to the body on Usyk. Usyk's trying to stay on the outside. That's a double jab left hand from Usyk. I would say the left hand landed. This is the thing, though. That's a good shot to the body on Usyk. The thing about Usyk, though, is he gets stronger every round. Chisora's conditioning has to be on point. That's another round for Chisora, 2-0 Chisora. But we expected this, though, right? It's hard to say that we didn't expect this. We expected Chisora to come out hard. We expected Chisora to come out powerful, push the pace, want to put Usyk on his back foot. It's just now we got to see how Usyk is going to respond, right? Great fight, though. Well worth the wait. Here we go, round two. Round three, baby, we here. Chisora came right back out, pushing the pace again. Two wild hooks, misses both. Oh, nice. Nice from Chisora. Yep, last ones, I feel the same way. I'm like, the only way Chisora loses this fight, because it's obvious that Chisora is much bigger than Usyk. But the only way Chisora loses this fight is if he gasses out. Because it's obvious Chisora is more powerful. He's a lot bigger. And like seeing this fight, Joshua easily beats Usyk. Joshua knocks out Usyk. Fury destroys Usyk. The only way Usyk gains his respect back after this fight is if he somehow knocks out Chisora. But you can't have this much trouble with Chisora. He'll have trouble with Dillian White, in my opinion. He'll have trouble with him versus Povetkin would be a goddamn hard fight for Usyk. But it's still only the third round. You know, things change very quickly. A lot of people might have said that about Bellew versus Usyk, right? Bellew looked amazing in the beginning rounds. But see, Bellew got tired though. That was his downfall. But I won't say tired though. He got them left hooks. Them left hooks started connecting over and over. But at the same time, Bellew does not have the power that Chisora has. But yeah, this third round, my bad, y'all. I started ranting. This third round has been Chisora's as well. He's still pushing the pace. The only thing I would say maybe is a difference is Usyk is finding his range a little bit better. But Usyk still seems very, very wary of Chisora's power. Like he does not want to get hit. All right, looks like Chisora's slowing down just a little bit. Nice overhand right. So Usyk has Usyk's chin is real, man, because he's getting caught with some big overhand rights from Chisora. And he's just taking them. Yeah, but it's this third round, man. I'm like, even if Chisora wins this round, man, I already see Chisora slowing down. I see Chisora slowing down. I see Usyk getting confident. Usyk's chin, man, that joint is real, man. Cause he's taking some big shots from Chisora, and he just stared straight at him. And I think that's what's starting to get to Chisora too. He's like, man, I'm throwing these big shots. They landed, and he's just moving and moving around. Chisora looks tired. The beginning of the end. Fourth round, man. Here we are. Fourth round's coming. Remember, I called a fourth round KO. And I'm going to do something real quick, y'all, because I told y'all I wanted to see the fucking Greg Hardy fight. So can I just make sure that he's not fighting real quick? Please. I'm going to do that real quick. He isn't. That's good to know. So he's not fighting just yet, but he's going to be fighting next. So the fourth round about to come. Remember, I called fourth round KO from Derek Chisora. So, you know, if it goes past this round, I'm just gonna have to be realistic from here on out, huh? Usyk looks like he looks comfortable, man. He looks like, all right, I felt the power. I took his best. It's my time. And I think that's what's gonna happen. Fourth round starting. Chisora's coming out, pushing the pace a little bit more. But Usyk looks a lot more comfortable. He's standing right in front of him now. He's looking to counterpunch. But he's looking to counterpunch and stand right in front, throw some power behind it, rather than counterpunch off that back foot. Ooh, that power is real from Chisora though, goddammit, because whenever Usyk tries to stand there and trade with Chisora, man, that man goes flying and he starts getting right back on his bike. Chisora, man, his power is real, man. You can tell, man. Usyk is like, he's just waiting. He's like, when is this motherfucker gonna get tired and he's gonna stop swinging at me like that? Because he's just walking my man's down. Usyk looks a lot better this round though, too. Also because it seems like Chisora slowed down as well. Even though when they exchange, Chisora's getting the best because you can tell Usyk is shying away from that power. But right now, I got Usyk getting a slight edge in this fourth round. But that right hand over the top or that right hand down the middle is landing every time for Derek. The body shots from Usyk is looking nice. I like it. He's gonna have to go back to that. That's a good over the hand right to counter off that left to the body from Usyk. I know. They want him to they want him to cut him off and they want to get him in the ropes against the ropes, or they want to get him in the corner so he can just kind of flare off those body shots and then he can land over the that right hand over the top. But Usyk moves too much. He's not going to be able to get him in the corner because as soon as Usyk gets hit with something big, he gets on his bike because in his mind, which is very smart, even if he has power or he hits me with something big, as long as I'm in a position where he can't necessarily limit my weapons, I'll be okay. And that's kind of like the same style Loma has. Chisora, man, he's coming at him though, man. Chisora's trying every dirty tactic in the book right now. And salute to everybody in the chat if y'all up in. Oh, that wasn't a knockdown. That wasn't a knockdown. That wasn't a knockdown. He stepped on his ankle. He's all right. But if y'all up in here, man, go ahead, throw a like, man, or subscribe to the channel. If y'all ain't subscribing, man, means a lot. Salute to the people. But yeah, that was definitely, he stepped on his ankle. Usyk is starting to move though. I like the touch, the touching, the little touchy shots. So I think I'm gonna slightly edge that round to Chisora. It's hard for me. I'm sorry, excuse me, for Usyk. So I got the first 3 rounds, Chisora, and I got that 4th round, Usyk. I think Usyk got the better of him just enough. I'm gonna give him that round. So I'm gonna say this. I'm very impressed right now with Chisora because he's not slowing down yet. And does part of that have to do with maybe Usyk doesn't have too much power behind his shots to slow him down? Because it's not like he's not landing. But if you think about maybe someone like a Dillian White, Chisora noticeably slowed down against Dillian White, but there's a lot of power behind White's shots. But we'll see though, man. It's still early in the fight, so we still don't know. But yeah, I got a 3-1 Chisora, and we got it going into the 5th round. Salute to everybody rocking with us. Throw a like up in here now. Now that was too goddamn warm up in this motherfucker. But here we go, 5th round starting. Here we go. Oh, good right hand from Chisora. Chisora's going crazy this round. God damn. Ooh, that was a nice uppercut with the right, excuse me, left hand right behind it. Straight hand, I should say. Just so y'all know what the combination was. That was from Usyk. Oh, that's nice. That was a good double jab from Usyk with a straight hand, and he cut the angle on Chisora. So Usyk is definitely starting to find his range. Muhammad said jab and move now, but round 7, Chisora gets exhausted and Usyk goes to work. That's how it's looking, definitely, right? That's how it seems like the fight is starting to head toward. I got Chisora up 3 rounds. I got Usyk winning the last round, and I got Usyk so far winning this 5th round. Chisora starting to get very predictable, following him around the ring. I love how off of every jab, Usyk is countering with his straight left hand. That's probably annoying than a mug, even if there's no power behind it. Because now you're questioning your jab. And if you're a guy trying to get to the inside, your jab is your best weapon. So now your weapon's taken away. But I like when Chisora switches stances and throws that right hand like a jab. That would be an effective way to counter that. And now he's doing it. Okay, I like it. Beautiful. He did it exactly. All right, it's like he hears me. Yeah. Very high boxing IQ right there from Chisora to notice that. And now he can't get countered by that straight left hand. Smart as hell from Chisora. That's a good. That is a beautiful way to change your game plan from Chisora. Even though right there he got countered off of that lazy ass jab for that left hand over the top. Because now that's the way that you can get countered off of that jab is the left hand's going to come over the top. But you just can't be lazy with it. Oh, that was beautiful from Usyk. Both of them landed. Usyk is starting to find his rhythm, man. I don't know, man. Chisora is going to have to do one or two things. He's going to start looking for the body a little bit more. Or he's going to have to start fighting a little bit more dirtier. Because them pop shots are starting to turn into some real shots. Oh, man. Usyk is starting. He's finding his rhythm, baby. He's finding his rhythm. Good jab from Usyk. Oh, that's beautiful from Usyk. That straight left down the hand to the right hook right after. That's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Usyk found his rhythm. He's playing with him now. Oh, good over the head, top right from Chisora to kind of break his rhythm a little bit. He needed that. He needed to do that. Because Usyk was getting way too comfortable, man. He was getting way too comfortable. That's another Usyk round, man. 3-2. 3-2. Chisora's only up one round now, man. Great ass. This has been a great fight, man. It's a great fight. If any of y'all has been able to watch it, I think y'all can agree with me. This has been a good fight. This is a good Halloween right here. It's crazy. It's 6:30 and this motherfucking fight is still going. I was supposed to do my second workout by now. God damn. It's all good though. I can't be mad at it. I'm gonna still find a way to get it up in there. Right after this, man, I'm going straight to the MMA side of the game. So if y'all fuck with the MMA side of the game, make sure y'all join me when I go live for that. You heard me? I won't lie to you though. I might wait on that joint. If the Hardy fight ends up happening while I'm still here. But here we go. Round 6, Usyk versus Chisora. If y'all up in here, please throw a like. Show me some love. If y'all ain't throw a like, if y'all ain't subscribed, goddammit. Chisora's coming out, man. He's trying to throw that pressure. That overhand right is a lot more predictable, a lot more slower now, and it's not even touching Usyk. Usyk's not even getting touched anymore, man. Usyk's still doing that touch, waiting for that for when he feels like he can really throw it hard. There it was 2 double jabs hard when he really stepped in. That's a beautiful way to do it. Like I'm gonna do a couple touches. You're gonna think I have no power. You're gonna start stepping in, and when you step in, that's when I'm really gonna throw. That's a beautiful IQ from Usyk. So the question is, because Usyk is a later round fighter, that is not known necessarily to work in the heavyweight division because of all the power. So will Usyk be able to box in this type of way against more of the elite fighters? You know, because even Chisora isn't necessarily a big heavyweight. He's only about 6'1", 6'2". What happens when you get to the Joseph Parkers of the world? The Joshuas of the world, Furies, Wilders, Joe Joyces, Daniel Dubois, the big boys. Shout out to famous 789. Chisora needs to pull this off, man. Unfortunately, Chisora is always stronger in the beginning rounds and weaker in the later. So unless his cardio has changed, it's going to be hard. Them pot shots are starting to bother him now, man. I had Chisora 4th round KO. I can admit he lost anyway. My internet cut out in the 4th round. What happened so far? So I got a 3-2 right now. Oh, yeah, here we go. See, Chisora got to fight dirty like that. But I got a 3-2. Chisora's up 3 rounds. Usyk's got the last 2 rounds. It's the 6th round. Usyk's been winning the 6th round so far. Usyk is definitely gaining control. Chisora is changing to a little bit more dirtier tactics.
which he's gonna need to do. He got to get close. That left hook landed nasty on Chisora, but he's still pushing forward. But the footwork is making it hard for Chisora to land anything clean. He's literally chasing Usyk around the ring. He should focus more on trying to cut it off, but Chisora has never been that type of fighter. So as of now, Usyk is winning this round, and if this round ends up ending, we got a 3-3 tied up. Chisora got to cut that ring off, man. But salute to everybody up in here, man. Salute. There we go. That's what you got to do. You got to push them up against them ropes, and you got to stick them right there. You can't be chasing them around, man. You got to cut the ring off. And that is the end of the round 6, y'all. So it's 3-3, man. First 3 rounds went to Chisora. The next 3 rounds went to Usyk. We're going to the 7th round. Chisora is going to have to change his game plan because Usyk has figured it out. So Chisora is going to have to, whether it be him fighting southpaw from now on, whether he stops trying to go toward the head and he goes more toward the body, he's going to have to change his game plan somehow because as of now, if he keeps at this route, he's going to lose this fight. He's getting hit with a lot of shots. Nothing that's necessarily hurting him, nothing that's making him scared and keeping him from wanting to hurt Usyk, but that footwork from Usyk and the constant volume, I won't necessarily say of power punches because they're not. They're more like pot shots. They're more like they're just touching. He's just finding range, keeping him at bay. He's getting that W. So all I'm saying is remember how gassed Chisora was in the Takam fight and one overhand right flatline Takam? I do, but Takam was also gassed. If you rewatch that clip, Takam literally walked forward with his hands down. Usyk is never going to do that. Usyk, literally, as the rounds keep going, his feet are going to get faster. So that's the difference. You're never going to see Usyk just drop his hands like that, like Takam did when he got knocked out. So Chisora's going to have to change something in his game plan, man. Or he's not going to win this. It's 3-3, round 7 has started. Yeah, Usyk has a way better chin than Takam. And Takam has a great chin. But Usyk's chin is showing to hold up in this fight because he's taking some crazy overhand rights from Chisora. I like what Chisora is doing. He's trying to change his game plan a little bit more, or either Chisora is tired, or he decided to change the game plan to the fact where he's not going to chase him down, but he's going to try and have Usyk come to him. So rather than just keep walking him down, he's going to try and stand a little bit more in the middle of the ring, show he's not going to follow him, and try and get him to throw first. But Chisora's looking so goddamn tired and slow. He's getting countered off of every punch that he's throwing. So this isn't looking good. This is looking like Usyk may have a chance of possibly finishing Chisora before the end of this. And here it goes. Back to the cat and mouse game, man. Chisora chasing Usyk, and Usyk on that back foot, throwing those pot shots, landing slowly and waiting for that big one. Yep. A lot of people would be impressed to the fact if you want to take it to the next level. Some might say, okay, Usyk established this pace from round 1. Made Chisora feel confident in this type of game plan and thought that at some point he'd be able to use that to beat Usyk. And now Usyk is just literally just running away with the fight. Oh, that was a beautiful right hook. That one looked like it hurt Chisora. First time I seen Chisora backing up, man. Oh, Chisora's about to drop, y'all. Chisora almost dropped right there, y'all. Chisora almost dropped right there, y'all. Usyk is looking to finish this fight. Usyk is looking to finish this fight. Oh man, I'm a Chisora fan, man. War Chisora, goddamn it, but Usyk is looking. I think he might finish this in the next round. I think he might finish this in the next round, y'all. Yeah, if Usyk KOs Derek, yeah, I'm gonna be impressed as well. And if y'all in here, throw a like, goddamn it, because I know a lot of y'all been up in here and the likes ain't changed. Throw me one, goddamn it, or subscribe. Either one, I appreciate. But yeah, if Usyk K's Chisora, he the real deal. My thing is though, yeah, I get if he KOs Chisora, I'm more interested in a Usyk Joshua fight than I was before. God damn, that was a nice left to the body, right hook, right over the top, right away. That was beautiful. Yeah, Chisora, man, he's tired, man. Chisora's about he's gonna be over. It's gonna be over, y'all. It's about to be over. Them pot shots, everyone is landing, man. The end is near, man. Chisora is the first round. Chisora's been on his back foot. Excuse me. This is the first round. This is the first round he's been on his back foot. Thank you for that like, goddamn it. I appreciate that a lot. Follow that like up with a subscribe if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel. I'm here all night, baby. Right after this, we streaming the Silver Hog card. And I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna be going live for the Leo Santa Cruz, Gervonta Davis card. I don't like to say card because probably not the whole card, but the fight. And also for the Maloney versus Anayu fight. But 8th round, man. Chisora is literally, man, he's stuck in the mud. Them feet look, oh my God, left, right hook right after the top from Usyk, man. Both of them landed on Chisora. That was nasty. Oh, Usyk. I'll be surprised if Chisora lasts past this 8th round. I just don't see it happen. This is nasty. I'm surprised Usyk isn't a little bit more aggressive, but I guess he still respects Chisora's power. So when I tell you it looks like Usyk is, when I tell you it looks like Chisora is done, like it's only a matter of time. Couple body shots right over the top, boom. He has Chisora pushed up against the corner, against the ropes. It's like Usyk is looking for that KO, little beautiful right hook. Good left hook. Usyk is looking for that kill, and I like it because Usyk is getting hit a little bit more than usual. He didn't finish him in that round, though. I was wrong. That 8th round, he didn't finish him. But Usyk, I stopped giving y'all the scorecard on my back because I thought Usyk was going to end up stop. So it was 3-3 going into the 6th round, going into the 9th round. Usyk won those next 2 rounds. So 5-3 Usyk. And got the 9th round coming up. I honestly don't see Chisora being able to last to the end of this fight. He's literally getting hit by some nasty shots. He ain't rolling with him. He ain't blocking him, partially blocking with him. He's just standing there and getting hit by him. So one of those are gonna land. It's Chisora's. Yeah, he definitely needs to punch with him, but that takes a whole lot of stamina. And we in the 9th round, and Chisora gave all he got in those first 3 rounds that he won. Let's just be 100 with it. Ninth round, Usyk came out fucking crazy. That was a beautiful ass combination. Muhammad said Usyk, Fury, Joshua bringing back technical boxing to the heavyweight division. What about Joseph Parker? But I agree, though. I agree. I agree. So here we are, ninth round. Usyk looks fresh. Looks like you know what I'm saying, he ain't even fought. Chisora looks like he might have got his second win. He's definitely pushing the pace like he was in the beginning of the fight. But this might be he's doing what Lost One said, go for broke. He might be like, hey, look, I have one or two options. I can last all the way to the 12th round, and it could be a decision lost. Or I can be like, fuck it, and give it my all in these next 3 rounds, no matter what happens, and possibly knock him out and win. And it looks like that's what Chisora's going with. He's going with the latter. He's like, I'm going for broke. So I respect it. This is why we love watching him fight. But I don't see him catching Usyk. Famous 789. Yo, bro, make sure you hit the treadmill to that code. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a cold though. It's more so my allergies. When the weather's like real cold like this, or it changes a lot, it goes from rain into cold, my allergies go crazy. But now you're right, because it's just I like running outside a lot though. Because running outside is a lot different. But that's probably what I'm gonna do. And like I was already planning on because I'm like the little dead period is gonna be after the UFC card is done for the Leo Santa Cruz card to the Anayu and Maloney card. I was gonna go outside. I was gonna jump rope, do some shadow boxing, and do some ab work. But now with my allergies acting up, I don't know. We gonna see. I will go to the gym, but that shit is way too motherfucking far away. I want to be back in time to catch the card. I probably actually would, but the way these cards go. But anyways, ninth round's going. I thought Chisora might be out of there, but it looks like he's good, man. Chisora looks like he's good. He's gonna last to the 12 rounds, but Usyk he's taking control, and he got this fight too. Hey, does anybody know? I don't know if any of y'all fuck with the UFC side of the game, but did I miss the Greg Hardy fight? What the fuck? It was that fast? Unless it didn't happen yet. I must have. I know sometimes, man, when they be having these cards up. Oh, they switched it. See, before they had Greg Hardy versus Maurice Green as the second. Damn, okay. I didn't miss it. All right, I'm back, y'all. My bad. I know you're like, you over here talking about MMA. We on the boxing side. I appreciate you, famous 789. Appreciate you, brother. But I am, man. I'm gonna avoid the outside for a little bit. As long as the weather's crazy like this, I'm gonna avoid the outside for a little bit. Keep it on the treadmill, man. They jumped the Greg fight. See, I just see. I didn't know they did that. But that's smart though. I don't understand why they want it. That's smart. And they did it last minute, probably to get people drawn in and not know and be like me, like, what's going on with the Greg? So okay. But I'm like, any of y'all fucking with the MMA side of the game, once this fight is over, I'm gonna stop this stream and then I'm gonna start up a new one. I'm gonna go over to the UFC side and we're gonna finish that out. It's probably gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream, but because I'm gonna do that, and then after that's done, I'm gonna try and get me my other workout in, get some abs in. If y'all remember, I don't know if y'all with the challenge, the Do Something Every Day challenge. So I get something in. But here we go. 10th round. Chisora is still pushing the pressure. Excuse me, on Usyk. It actually looks like Chisora got a second win. He's going to the body a lot more this round, which I like. But I still have, if you want me to be real, I got Usyk up 7 rounds to 3. Now, the way this round is going, I will give this round to Chisora. So 7 rounds to 4 if it keeps going this way. Excuse me, 6 rounds to 3. I have Usyk up 6 rounds to 3. I said 7 rounds to 3. I have Usyk up 6 rounds to 3 because it's the 10th round. But I'm like, the way this round is going, I got Chisora winning this round. Chisora's definitely pushing the pressure back on Usyk. He's showing he's not tired. He's showing he's not scared of any of his punches, or his punching power, I should say. Excuse me. So that's the thing. So I was heaping high praise for Usyk when it looked like he was going to knock out Chisora. But with Usyk being such a good boxer, but obviously lacking the punching power of most heavyweights, when he does start fighting the top tier heavyweights, don't you think that would be a problem? Like Usyk versus Joseph Parker, you don't think Usyk would have a lot of trouble against a guy like Joseph Parker? I think he would have a lot of trouble against, like, if he fought Joe Joyce again, I think he would have a lot of trouble with Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, Adam Kawanaki. None of these guys are better boxers than Usyk, except maybe Joseph Parker, maybe. And I don't think so necessarily. Close, different styles. But I'm like, Chisora, man, he's still pushing the pressure against Usyk. Good left hook from Usyk, but Chisora does not fear his power at all. Good over the hand top, right from Derek. But that's the end of round number 10. I had Usyk up 6 rounds to 3. I'm going to go ahead and give Chisora that round, so 6-4. But most people would probably still give Usyk that round, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Chisora. Last one. I don't think Usyk should fight AJ right away. He needs to raise the heat slowly on himself, even after this being very impressive. Yeah, man, he's going to have to work his way up. Not because he can't easily get an AJ fight, but AJ is going to be a tough fight for him. Whether he thinks he can outbox him, move, when he feels the precision and the power behind Anthony Joshua's shots, it's going to... A lot of people, though, would say styles make matchups. So if we're talking about Anthony Joshua, who considers himself a boxer, and is a technical boxer, going against Usyk, who's another boxer, technical boxer, would you say the better boxer would win? But a lot of people, when Joseph Parker fought Joshua, they thought Parker was a better boxer than Joshua. Joshua proved to be a better boxer than Parker, or Parker disrespected him too much and not really showcase his skills. However it may be, Joshua got a W. So a lot of times it comes down to, you got to be 102, is he might be a better technical boxer, but the bigger guy, Chisora, is literally walking away like he doesn't respect his power none. It's very interesting. Last ones, I think he should wet his feet a little bit more. AJ's a good boxer and he has power. Yep. Usyk tends to be, but people would say Usyk is a great boxer compared to AJ, but he doesn't have power. Michael Hunter, maybe. I think Michael Hunter would be a good fight for Usyk. Even Povetkin, I think him fighting Povetkin, that would be a good step up next. Yeah, I think that would be a good fight. Usyk for Hunter next, because I think Usyk would have a little bit of trouble against Hunter. Or Povetkin. I think Usyk versus Povetkin would be good for him, because this is the first time I've ever seen Povetkin actually look like it's obvious he's slowed down. And it's obvious he doesn't have a lot behind his punches. So if me personally, if you want me to be 100 with you, I'm not that impressed with this fight by Usyk. I expected better. I actually expected Usyk to try and go for the finish against somebody like Chisora. Because I'm like, you can't keep outboxing everyone in the heavyweight division. That's just not going to happen. if that's the case, you never want to fight Fury. Like Usyk looks like a cruiserweight who came up in weight. And he's literally just outboxing. Oh, he almost got caught with that overhand right from Chisora. Hell of a chin. Hunter did very well in the Povetkin draw. I even say he should have got that fight. I feel the same way lost one. I thought actually Hunter won that maybe by a round or two. Fury versus Usyk would be one of the most interesting fights as they're both technical. I actually don't think it would be as interesting as people think. The only reason I think that's because Fury is so much bigger than Usyk. I think he literally walks Usyk down. I think he literally walks Usyk down, but he starts off by using his jab. But he ends up walking him down. I think Fury's too big for Usyk. AJ versus Usyk, it would be a chess match. It would be. I think so. But I think if AJ changes his game, if AJ changed his fighting style just a little bit to more of a walk down type fighter and just learn and use his size in a way where he's using his size to slow down Usyk and his footwork, he could easily win that fight because that's another thing. He's so much like we can't act like size doesn't matter in this particular field. Like AJ, Fury, Wilder, they're so much bigger than Usyk. Yeah, because remember before the Joseph Parker fight, AJ was a brute. I would even say before the Klitschko fight, actually, he was a brute, man. Yeah, combine both of them, I think he would be able to beat Usyk pretty easily if he did it. But if he tried to box with Usyk, I think it would be a 12-round fight. It'd be a great fight too. It'd be a long fight, but great fight. 12th round though, man. We made it to the 12th round. I thought Chisora honestly was gonna. He was almost out, man. He was almost out, but he's here, man. Oh, it looks like Kevin Holland won, man. So the Hardy fight is next. So I'm hoping this. If I would have known, I would have just changed the title and just put watching this and the UFC card. But I'm gonna just change it just cause. Once this is over, I'm gonna hop back. I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna hop right back on. But yeah, 12th round, man. Here it comes, man. It's about a minute 45 seconds left in this joint. Usyk is sticking to the game plan, using his feet, moving, pot shots until he lands something kind of big. Chisora, yep, like last one said, Chisora's tired as hell. That was a good jab to the body with the overhand right. I think the biggest factor that's came into this particular fight is something not too many people talk about, but everybody knows about when it comes to Usyk. Is Usyk's chin, man, because he took big shots. He may have seemed a little flustered in the beginning, but over time, you could tell he adjusted. And at not one point did it look like Usyk was hurt or any of the power from Chisora phased him. Now it comes to see. Now it'll come to see how tested that chin is, because when he starts moving up in rank, there's gonna be some power. But Chisora, man, his power to most heavyweights, man, is not too many people hit harder than Chisora in that heavyweight division. So I think this fight shows Usyk is going to beat most heavyweights. So all we're going to be waiting for is him fighting those top guys. Yeah, Usyk is playing with him now. He's literally just, he's fucking with him. Oh, that was a good left hook from Usyk. Oh, that was a good left hook from Usyk again. So here we go, y'all. The end of this. Happy Halloween to everybody, by the way. But there it goes. That's the end of the fight. 12 rounds, man. Literally, Chisora won the first 3 rounds, man. And I feel like after those first 3 rounds, Usyk won every round after that, 9-3. Some might say Chisora won maybe that one round. Remember that I said earlier that he won? I changed it. I said he didn't win it, but some might give that to him and make it 4-8. But let's be realistic. Usyk literally won every round after that third round. Last one. I don't think he would beat Fury or Joshua, but I think he would beat a lot of other. Yeah, I think Usyk beats most people. If you want to be real, I don't think Usyk beats Wilder either. I think Wilder's just too big. But other than those top three, I think Usyk beats a lot of them. I actually think Usyk will have the best chance of those top three against Joshua, depending on what Joshua he gets. That's my opinion. But yeah, Usyk, he put on a goddamn boxing clinic. It's not a split decision. It's easily a unanimous decision. I don't see Chisora winning any round after that third. So that's me. But salute to everybody who was up in the chat, man. I appreciate it a lot, man. If y'all was up in here and y'all ain't subscribed, please subscribe to the page. If y'all ain't thrown a like yet, please throw a like. I'm going to go ahead and get off this joint. I'm going to create another stream. And Usyk will wipe the floor with Wilder. I disagree. Usyk will get hit with one of those right hands. Trust me. Usyk ain't big enough to bully Wilder. So Usyk's best bet would be to be on his back foot, just like he did tonight against Chisora, and throw pot shots until the right one lands, which means at some point he's going to get hit with that right hand. That's why Fury had to change his game plan. Before I leave, let me say this. That's why Fury changed his game plan. He went from Davison. Okay. He changed his trainer. He said, Davison, you got to go. I need someone who's going to tell me to sit down on my punches and walk forward, because Wilder can't fight off his back foot. But when Wilder is pushing forward, he's a beast. I disagree with you, man. But I respect you, brother. I respect you. But I want to go ahead and switch over to this next fight before the Greg Hardy fight starts, because I want to make sure I get that in. But yeah, a salute to everybody that was here, man. If y'all ain't subscribe to the channel. If y'all ain't like, please throw a like before y'all leave. But basically what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna go switch over real quick, start a new stream for the UFC. I'm gonna go all the way through that card. And then after that is done, yeah, much love, Famous 789, man. I appreciate you, bro. As always, appreciate you. They're announcing the decision for Usyk right now as a unanimous decision. So I'm out of here, but I'm gonna be right back. If y'all want to watch me and talk with me with the UFC card, rock with me, because there's only 3 fights left for that card, so it's not gonna be that long of a stream. Because right after that, I'm gonna get my second workout in real quick, and I'm gonna hop back on, and we're gonna go live for the Santa Cruz Davis fight, and we're gonna go live for the Maloney Anayu fight. All right, so if y'all want to rock with me, rock with me. But for this one in particular, I'm out. And if y'all got in here late, just so you know, Usyk won by anonymous decision over Derek Chisora. They just announced it. So salute to Usyk. Salute to all the Usyk fans. But I'm out of here, man, and I appreciate y'all as always, man. But I'll be right back. Oh.